Hello, welcome to Game World Art. My name's David. I'm an environment artist. I've worked in the industry for about 17 years. Started off at Traveller's Tales, then Bizarre Creations, and then Rockstar Games. So I'm quite excited for this one. Here we are in Warframe. I've been playing this game for about 7 years, I think. I actually picked it up first on the Switch when the Switch came out. They ported it over, and it was one of the early games on the Switch, as I recall. Uh, Quite an amazing achievement, squeezing this whole game onto the Switch. Another great job by Panic Button. Really great port. Uh, and sure, there's visual sacrifices, but generally, it's still, I think, one of the best looking games on the Switch. So, if you want to check it out on Switch, go for it. And of course, they've got cross save, cross play, so I can play it here on the PC, or I can play it on the PS5, and then I can just grab the Switch, pick that up, and play that as well, and it all syncs up beautifully. So, really good infrastructure they've got going. But here we are in my orbiter. Uh, Here's my favorite Warframe stand up Excalibur. That's who he is. He's Excalibur. My first Warframe as well. He's one of the three starting Warframes that you can choose from. So we're in my, well, kind of bedroom. I mean, if you know anything about Warframe, these robots don't really need a bed, do they? But for all intents and purposes, it's our bedroom. Got some nice little decorations. I've been playing this game a while, so I'm no noob, but by no means a veteran. I'm mastery rank 12, and I think it goes all the way up to 30 at least. So there's some seriously high level stuff going on. But if you know anything about Warframe, you'll know that the Warframes take center stage. Uh, the amount of lavish detail that is on these characters is really cool. And Excalibur is one of the sort of plainer Warframes as well. I've got his Dex skin on here, so this is not a standard Excalibur. He's got all sorts of gubbins going on and a fancy cape. Got my fancy cape. Check out my cape. Woo! Yes, and all sorts of colours. You can change all the colours on a character and everything. It's great. And I've got my little vacuum cleaner friend. Did a good job. I've got another one knocking around somewhere. A little green guy. We'll see him when we go through. Few nice little displays of beautiful fish. Oh, and there he is there as well. Hello, Excalibur, with your nice bow. Now, careful, you have an eye out with that. A safety breach if I ever saw one there. Huh. But yeah, check out my water. Oh, there's a little fishy up there. Hello, fish. How you doing? Right. So, this is pretty much the only online game I play. Since my World of Warcraft character was deleted. Ugh. When my son was born, like 9 years ago, to keep me sane during the long nights, I started World of Warcraft with Pandarian. The what was it called now? Was it Secrets of Pandaria expansion or one of them anyway? And I could be a big panda, and it was great. And I got him up to level 90, and he had a flying carpet and everything, and it was brilliant. And then when my son was a toddler, I kind of had a few years away from it, um, you know. And then I went back to it. I tried to go back to it like last year, only to find your account has been deleted through inactivity. And I thought, oh, Blizzard, you ratbags, that's terrible. You could have let me know. I don't remember seeing any emails or anything, so that was a sad, sad day. That was, but so that put paid to that, and here I am here with pretty much I'd say one of the only live service games that is not just out to empty your wallet at every opportunity. This is live service done right. You could spend all you want on buying the premium currency called platinum, with which you can basically buy everything you want with it, or you can attain everything through gameplay. And it is a grindy game, of course. It's the nature of it. People that play Warframe, they like to min-max. They like to hone the weapons and warframes so that they're sleek and as good as you can get them. And, you do that through play. So, I don't mind it because it is what it is. And this game, if is grindy, that's my only criticism, you know. It's not really a criticism, I think, because it's just there whenever you want it and you can dip in and out. There's my little other vacuum cleaner. You're doing a great job, aren't you? They're just trundling around, keeping the place clean. I mean, these floors, I think the Empire would be quite happy with the cleaning job that we got going on here. The Imperial Navy would be quite happy. Oh, there's what's in there, eh? Um, I'm a little bit wary of revealing any spoilers if you're maybe new to the game or plan on picking up the game. I mean, there's certainly some elements of the story that get revealed through play, um, but I mean, I think I've probably sunk about 500 hours into this game, all told. And the whole thing behind the Warframes and that room, I think I only found that out about like 300 hours in. So I'll try and stay clear, but I think at this point, it's not a major big deal, because it's such a big game. Oh, and we've got the remarkable mysterious door here, right? I still don't know what's going on with this thing, right? Because oh, yeah. Ever since I started the game, that door was locked. Couldn't get through. No explanation. Don't know what's going on. And it was like, ooh, what's in there? Something's leaking out. And every now and again, it opens up. And I don't know why. Because if I come back to it tomorrow, like I played this yesterday, it was locked. Today, seems to be unlocked. Tomorrow, it'll be locked. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. No idea. But there's a rather disturbing chair in there. I mean, let's just go in. This stuff is leaking out. This belongs to the faction called the Infestation. So there's various factions in this game of baddies. And there's Grineer, there's Corpus, and Infestation. Infestation are kind of like this biological mutant sort of very organic-y sort of enemy, full of mutations and stuff. And should we have a sit in the chair? And I don't know what this does. You know,
No! Have you lost your mind?
yeah, that's Ordis, my ship's AI. Yeah, we have a little nice. I don't know why I would want to do that. I don't know what benefit it is. I've obviously not got to the story part that explains all this. But while we're here, this is very much the Infestation vibe. All organic stuff. Bleh. So, let's leave this place for the cleaner atmosphere of the rest of the orbiter. So, I sort of, I showed you a little bit in there. Won't go too deeply into that. It's the bedroom. This is my rail jack, which basically I can board like a kind of external spaceship. Which, again, I only acquired that spaceship after several hundred hours of gameplay. There's many, many, many systems in this game, right? And I don't want to get too sidetracked about them all. This is my arsenal, so I can change my warframes, weapons, and everything. Hello, this is Moggaline, my companion. You can have many different companions, and I have many different companions in my arsenal. But this is like sort of, well, it's called a Kavat. And for Kavat, read Space Cat or Space Combat Cat. I also have a more of a sort of dog-based one called a Kubro, and he's called QB, and he's in storage. He's just chilling out. We've got Moggaline here, and she's going to help us on our little mission today. We've got that's to do with companion robots. This is the foundry where I can create stuff, and in fact, I've got something waiting for me there. Hello, hello. What have I got? A Quartak. Annihilate targets with 4 simultaneous shots from this high-powered, high-caliber Grineer rifle. I'll have that, thank you very much. And the Sapa makes sweeping cuts punctuated by bursts of heavy gunfire. Sounds fun. Let's take that as well. So you can build all sorts of stuff. And if we, let's just say hover over, look at that, the Akjagra Prime. Awesome. And, you can make it. You need the blueprint. you need some money, some time, and you need resources. So for that, I need to acquire a barrel, a prime link, a prime receiver, and some Orokin cells. Yeah, and they've all got their resource requirements and stuff, and some are harder to get than others. And you get the resources through playing the game and hunting for them. So let's go up to the bridge. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Did I show you the view out of the orbiter roof window there? Awesome. That's a space station up there. This roof window never used to be here. They introduced this a few years back. And so it just gives you a lovely view of Mars here. We're in orbit of Mars. And that there is Deimos, the moon of Mars, one of the moons of Mars. And it's been kind of infected by the infestation. And that's what they do. It's a great spot down there. There's an open world area down there. So throughout this game, we've got sort of two different types of environment. We've got your general missions. And if I just hop into the map, let's just zoom out. Solar system, the whole solar system here. And it kind of roughly winds around the sun in order of sort of loose difficulty. Around Earth and then Mars and then Ceres, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. And I'm currently at Neptune. Currently stuck at Neptune because it just got a bit tough. So I'm kind of currently leveling up in other areas. But then out to Pluto, Eris, and then out Void and stuff. Dojo, that deserves a video all on its own right. Basically, you can make your own base, which is brilliant. And I won a competition with my base, which is brilliant. I won the silver prize in the spring, I think it's 2023 dojo competition. Yeah, and lovely. It's great. But it's a really nice editing suite where you can make your own base. It's brilliant. I won't get too sidetracked with that though. But as I was saying, let's pick on Earth, shall we? No, don't do that. Nearly started a mission there, didn't I? Let's go to Earth. So, all of these are missions, and the way Warframe does it, very clever in my opinion. The levels are procedurally generated from template sections. So for instance, this is a Grenier level. Earth is mainly a Grenier environment. I don't know what's happened. It seems like Earth has been taken over by these Grenier guys. And they're kind of like once human, but kind of semi-augmented, semi-mutated, kind of like, I don't know, they remind me of like potato people or something. They're kind of weird, a bit orcish almost in a way. And so these levels will use a Grenier template of that environment type, and depending on the difficulty and the type of mission, say assassination, sabotage, that sort of thing, espionage, they will have different template algorithms for stitching all that stuff together, and it's generated at load time. Every level is kind of unique in its own way. They all have the similar vibe, but they are procedurally generated, and it works really well, and each faction has its own sort of environment types. So let's come back out of that. Let's continue having a little look around. There's all sorts of different systems. I mean, that's a syndicate system where you can join different factions. You might notice my little floofs. Hello, little floofs. These are all little objects that you can place around your orbiter. You can place all sorts of stuff around your orbiter. None of this is standard stuff. You can earn these little resources to then trade in for little fluffy toys and stuff. And you may have noticed in the bedroom there was posters on the walls, some little Noggle statues. With nodding heads and stuff like that, and it's all really cool and customizable. And in fact, you can even give the whole place some makeovers. So if I just go to equipment, let's go to the orbiter, and let's change the appearance. And what should we do? I mean, it's just been the Spring Festival not too long ago, hasn't it? So let's stick the Spring Festival stuff on, and here we are. We've got this kind of nice spring festival vibe going on, you know, little tassels and decorations, lanterns, some lovely firecrackers, and a little person there. Hello, you look happy. So, you know, and you can get different decorations and stuff, which is cool. But and so amidst my digressions, I was talking about level types, wasn't I? So I've covered the first type, the procedurally generated levels, and also our several open world areas as well. There's one on Earth called the Plains of Eidolon. There's one on Venus called Orvalis, which is kind of cool. And then there's one on Deimos. And I think there was another one as well. But I don't know whether I'm making that up. I might have dreamt it. Who knows? But, you know, we'll probably get to it. But there's at least 3 open world areas anyway, you know. And they've each got their own vibe. So I think maybe what we'll do is start the first mission, you know, because it'll give you a bit of storyline. It'll give you a sort of flavor of the game, you know. And it's really cool. Okay, so we're going to select the first quest, really, which is Awakening. But I just noticed the Duviri Paradox. That's that other open world. So I think there are 4 open world areas. I've never played that one. So I look forward to that. But yeah, we'll start the first quest. It's kind of like the tutorial. It's got a bit of story. Let's replay. And look, there they are. On the left is Excalibur there. Mag in the middle and Bolt on the right hand side. All nice Warframes, which are great fun to play. I mean, there's loads of different Warframes, and you can acquire them all. Oh, sorry. Slept. Yes, this is Lotus speaking. No purpose. Need a purpose. Need a call and a purpose. Wake up. Come on. This is just a brief bit of trouble happening at the hands of the Grenier. Looks like they're just being general terrible baddies, killing people and taking over settlements. Yeah, look. Ugh. Trouble. Trouble at the mill. And any Grenier around, madam? She's a bit wet. Oh, yeah. Trouble. Ah, Grenier. Grenier alert. Grenier alert. Yes. Run. Run. I think we're on Earth here. Yeah, that's their armor though. They are human people underneath, I think. Mostly. Ooh, lovely. Isn't it nice? This was only added a couple of years ago, this whole new intro.
Monuments of an ancient warrior caste.
Yeah. Excalibur, hello.
Scattered across frail worlds.
Gives you a bit of intro into each play style of these starting characters. Kubro, hello. Ugh. They've arrived. Come on, let's deal with them. Some nice lighting going on there, isn't it? I think this is the Plains of Eidolon, I guess. Shame the actual open world doesn't look as good as this. Oh, go get him. Take that. And here we go. Good stuff. Go, go. Excellent. Kubro helping out there. And jump. Very cinematic. Showing off some of his skills. Take that, Grenier. Excalibur is a really fun Warframe to play. It's all about sword play. Fast strikes. Like ninja sort of stuff. Mag. Kind of magnetic focused Warframe. collecting up the enemy's bullets and giving it back to them. Ooh. Nice. It's a nice way of showing off the Warframes to start with for the new player, you know. Because without any of this, when I first picked it up, I bounced right off the whole game. You know, it took a second time coming back to actually kind of figure out what was going on. It was very opaque, but this is better. Okay, Vault. Let's go. Super agile. All the Warframes, they have this in common, you know. They're all super mobile. Lots of jumps and spins, and, you know, it's really fun navigating the environments. Take that. Thank you, Mag. Oh, nice. You are not escaping. Come back here. That's a powerful arrow. Ugh. No. Oh, what a mess. What a mess.
Together,
But
they fought back.
yes, they did. Nice bit of detail though now. You see in the
Bringing an
past.
end to an empire.
Yeah, all of that damage happening. Making that environment where that lady just started off in.
They left.
Isn't it? And there they go. Boop. Plug's been pulled. And here we are. You know, what a great intro, isn't it?
Forgotten.
Behind you! What's going to happen now? What are we going to do?
Like a
Is there any hope? Yeah. What's going to happen? Cool. There we go. Yeah. Grenade faces.
Wake up, Tenno.
Wake up. Which one will wake up? Ugh.
Wake up.
So this is where we get to choose which one we want to start with. And I'm going to start with Excalibur because I started with Excalibur in the, way back in the first instance. And this just gives you a little intro into the skills and all. You've got abilities as well. Slash Dash, Radial Blind, Radial Javelin, and Exalted Blade. And then all great. And you can read up about all of this stuff. You know, you can hover over and, you know, there's a wealth of information about each one. But, you know, great looking game. The effects are brilliant. Particularly nice particles. But yeah, Excalibur it is. Warrior Spirit. Master Swordsman. Okay, let's go. Okay, chaps, you're about to get a surprise. With a warrior from the deep past turning up. There he is. A little bit sort of woozy from just getting used to it, you know? Ah, Chief Badman.
See the lotus has tried
Nice legs.
to wake you. Pity she's too late.
Ah, but is she too late?
My prize now.
Well, nope. Nope. I'm not having that. The first few missions are concerned with getting that thing off us, what he just clamped on us. A bit like a droid restraining bolt.
I can't lose another Tenno.
Nah, don't worry about it, you
I'm
won't.
surging your Warframe's power systems.
Do it, yeah. Take that.
Quick, use your power.
Quick, use my power. Hold RB. Press A. Woo! Check that out. Look at that. That was Exalted Blade there. Now, you can shoot me a little bit, but I'm not having that. So, let's do that again, shall we? Easy. RB and A. It's just like a kind of dash to cover a great deal of distance and then use your sword. But, you know, look how nice this environment is. It's a really well-polished little intro section here. And there's the other two Warframes. But, hey, dude. Wow. Yep. See you later. And you? Yes. Take that. So, find a melee
The
weapon.
extraction ship is waiting for you.
Oh, thank you.
The
Good.
Grey Lair will be hunting you.
Yeah,
Arm
because they are.
yourself.
Here we are on Earth. Bit rainy. Lovely vibe. Nice atmosphere. You know. And so we're going to acquire our weapons, really. So each Warframe has a melee weapon, like a kind of rifle-based weapon, and then a sidearm. Usually kind of 2 handguns or something. Sprint. Walk. And sprint. Jump. Jump. Gives us lots of little tips. And what should we choose, eh? Well, you could have a staff, but Excalibur's all about swordplay, and he gets a damage and speed boost if he's using swords. So, definitely want the old scanner, which is just an awesome sort of one-piece blade. So, melee attack. Charged up. Like that. Do a charge shot, or just a normal chop, 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 chop. So if you click in the stick, whack! There we go, nice charged shot. So let's just run along here. Nice grass. It's all very sort of, you know, tense, isn't it? And we're in the forest at night amid all these ruins. Oh, hello birds. I think they're Krondax, I believe. Hello, Mr. Grenade. Goodbye, Mr. Grenade. And another one. Take that. Yeah. So, we're just going to run along. Woo. Bye-bye. So, again, highly mobile. We've got all sorts of stuff we can do. And we'll run along. Jump in, jump in. Press A to jump, of course. And jump. Whee! And a nice little attack. Take that. And some resources. There's lots of resources hidden throughout each level. Slide through. Nice little bit of lighting there helping us through. Oh, Rubido Formation. That's a resource. There are literally like, I don't know how many resources. It feels like hundreds, but all sorts of different types of cool sounding resources like Rubido and Morphix, Plastids, Neurodes. Oh, all
There's a
sorts of
cache
stuff.
weapons ahead.
Oh, thanks.
Grab
That's
what you
good.
can.
Whee! Yo, Mr. Grenade. Sneaking along. Oh, let's do a stealth attack. Executioner. Little watery things there. Hello. Right, yeah, there'll be another weapon in there. Let's have a look. Let's do another stealth attack. More points for stealth attacks. So yeah, what do we want? Sidearm wise, you know, forego stealth with this rapid fire semi-automatic pistol. Or silently punch the flesh with kunai. Naoe's got kunai in Assassin's Creed Shadows, hasn't she? So there we go. Let's carry on. And kunai. Silent kind of attack blades. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Any more? Hello, little creature. Take that. Yeah. Oh, another one, eh? And you? Yes? You want a bet? Boop, boop, boop. It's kind of gamey, isn't it? How it shows the damage and the numbers, but I kind of like that. You know where you're at, and you know, when you're creating damage. Look at that guy there. He looked like he was on fire, doesn't he? Goodbye. So I'm slowly doing the tasks that it wants me to do.
The extraction point is up ahead.
Oh,
Hurry
thank you.
before Lore finds out you've escaped.
I'm hurrying, Lotus. Don't worry about it. I'm on my best speed here. Hello. Let's get the melee out again, eh? Yeah. Another hello, little creature. Those are those little floofs I've got in my orbiter of these little guys, and you can tranquilize them when you get the right equipment, and then trade the safely tranquilized beasties for floofs. So hold LB, tap A for bullet jump. Whoa.
Salvage team, why have you not reported in?
Jumping around. Do a little spin. Spin. It's all about mobility, you know? You can just really get about quick with this sort of slide and jump. Ah, now what?
They
Ah, our ride home. Come on, pick us up. No. Guess that ride's gone. If only we had another escape plan. There's Vor. Being troublesome as usual. Come here, Vor. Hey, how you doing? Take that. Yes. Got lovely particles everywhere, aren't they? Where's he gone now?
Lock the area down. This Tenno is mine.
Well, he seems to think so. He's very possessive, you know? We tell him what for, though.
Get to the console and
Oh,
release the
quick.
lockdown. Do
Okay.
that, and I will guide you to your old ship.
Thank
It's your
you.
only chance.
It's my only chance. So, let's go over here. Whee! Whee! Bit of computerage. Release lockdown. Any baddies? Oh, hello. Hi. So, let's bullet jump. We can glide. Hey. Excellent. And you notice these little notifiers popping up every now and again that you've killed X number of enemies in certain ways, which you get points for and stuff. Anything over there? No. So, let's proceed onward. And here we have our main sort of rifle-based weapon. So, I could go for a rifle or I could go for a bow. And yeah, I'm going to go for the Paris bow. Again, all of this is stuff that I chose the first time around. And a really fun set of weapons, you know. It's a slow load time, of course, being a bow. But powerful. And great fun. So anyone? Ah, hello. Let's take you out. Goodbye. Oh, I missed him, didn't I? Ooh. Boing. This guy's lucky. I keep missing him. How am I missing him? Okay. Interesting. Eee, explosive barrels. You can sometimes pin like multiple enemies to walls with this bow. It's great if you just line up the shot right, and then you see them like pinned to the walls and stuff. Resources, open storage. So whenever you're playing a level, you know, always get the resources because over hundreds of hours of playtime, all of this stuff makes a big difference to them being able to build other weapons and stuff. So always do that. And my Kubrod, Space Dog, has a great little mod function where he will open up locked crates and stuff. So very handy to have. Okay. Hello. Take that. Yeah. So again, this is the Grenier tile set. So all of the template sections that will be procedurally attached together, they've all got this vibe, you know, this sort of gunmetal, harsh sort of look, functional, industrial, all this sort of stuff. Crates and barrels. Ah, hi Vought. No, you're not Vought. Have fun with that. Oh, have this. Goodbye. Alright. Ah, let's switch to the kunai blades. Yes, and thank you. I'll have a blob and take my blade. Ba-ding! There you go. So where's it pointing me to? It's this bit here. So kind of little mini game of timing. Well, it's very generously slow here. So you just got to press the button. They get progressively harder and harder with the different difficulty levels and such. Oh, this is Ordis, our ship's AI.
Is that you?
Yes, hello, Ordis. He likes to think he's funny. He's kind of a bit of a character. And he generally is. He's pretty cool.
The operator is in danger.
He's quite sarcastic as well.
Moments to cycle the engines.
Okay. And we'll look after you while you do that. So this is like a classic sort of defense mission here. Yes.
I've marked you. You will
Well, you think you have, don't you? You know. Hey. Goodbye. So it's gently introducing you to all the systems. Goodbye. And you there. Do you know, the one thing I do miss is the motion aiming that the Switch has. Again, I love a motion aim, as you probably know. Oh, he's quite tough, isn't he, that guy? But I'm just letting them come to me. You know? Hello. Yes. There we go. Let's pull out all that stops. Take that. Oh! See, when you fall off a ledge, just puts you back on the nearest bit of land there. No drama. You don't lose any points or anything like that, or health. It's very friendly to the player, you know. You fall off a ledge, instantly back on. And here we are, we make our escape from that first tester of the game. So that's kind of like the whole experience in a nutshell, really. You know, you play your level, you collect your resources, and then here you are back on your orbiter. Isn't that nice? Hey, did you like that, Excalibur? Revisiting our first mission. Exactly. Yeah. So maybe we'll have a look at Plains of Eidolon, one of the free roam open areas. And it's reasonably large as well. But firstly what you do, because this is multiplayer focused game really, I've played nearly all of it just on my own, because you can do, you know, it works great. But what you need to do is just specify up here, I'm going to just keep solo, and then that'll just keep me on my own. If I didn't do that, when I select any mission, it will matchmake me with generally 3 other players, so we'll be in a squad of 4. But I don't want that. If I play with anyone, it's usually my son. He loves his Warframe characters. So here we are. Behind us is the township of Cetus. We're on Earth. Don't quite know what's happened to Earth. I mean, I think it's been taken over by the Grineer in some way. I've either forgotten or not actually been given an explanation through gameplay. Look at my fancy rifle. Check that out. Yeah, exactly. Even Moggoline likes it, doesn't she? There she is. Moggoline, hello. Now, there's so many cool things about this, right? You know, I can walk around just using my own super duper navigation, spinning around, bullet jump, jumping around, hovering, highly mobile, you know. I have the rather cool addition of an Arcwing. I've got a K-Drive launcher, or I've got a Necromech. Again, all acquired through many hours of gameplay. Well, let's start with the K-Drive launcher. Basically a hoverboard. Check that out. Woo! Yeah, look at that. And so we can just generally zoom around. We can do tricks. Yes, look at that. And you get some points for the super duper maneuvers you're doing. And so it's just a great way of getting about. You know. Oh, hello, baddies. Baddies do appear. So we're zooming around there on our board. Tricks. Whee! So let's just get off that. Next up, well, let's do the Necromech. There he is. Look at that. See how it comes down from orbit, doesn't it? You just fire it down at you. Kind of weird design aesthetic, the Necromechs. Kind of, not sure I'm totally on board. I mean, I've got a skin for this one as well. That's not the standard model. But, you know, they're all pretty cool. And to get in, here I am. So there's the Warframe. And it's like my consciousness has been transferred, isn't it? Here I am in this rather fun mech. Check that, plants. Rah! And hit that there. We can use abilities. Do all sorts of stuff. Zap. Don't know what that was, but it looked cool. So, let's exit the vehicle. You stay there. And the last mode of transportation. Arcwing. Ooh. And check it out, we can fly. We can actually fly. It's basically like a jetpack, you know. And it's brilliant. I mean, it's the best way to get about. Super fast. Fly around. And, you know, what a great way to see the Plains of Eidolon for the first time. Let's just zoom along. That's Grineer settlement there, like a mining kind of base or something. They're doing all sorts there, aren't they? You can see all the baddies there on the radar. Hey everyone, bye. Woo. Yeah, never mind that. We're safe on our Arcwing. Again, plenty of weapons on this beast. Ooh, and all sorts. I'm stealthed. Check my stealth out. I'm totally invisible. And when you move, it disables it. But yeah, let's just fly around a bit, eh? There's all sorts of interesting formations and caves and stuff you can explore. Bounty missions. Many different things you can do. You know, I mean, and it's a pretty nice looking environment. I mean, there's a lot of popping in the veg, isn't there? You know, it's by no means perfect. I think the general vibe is a little bit too much of the brown palette. I know they did a graphical overhaul of it a few years back, but I still think that, you know, it needs a bit more vividness to it. You know, I think they just need to just ease off on the brown, get some nice, lovely, lush greens that would then contrast really nicely with the Grenier kind of green-brown vibe. So, you know, I mean, it's not perfect, is it? And there's certainly a lot of nicer open world games out there, but don't forget, you know, let's view it in the context of the overall game, and having multiple environments of this size as well. So, you know, I'm not complaining at all by any means. So, you know, Digital Extremes have done a fantastic job on this. You know, generally it's a great game with lots of imaginative touches and unique features too. I mean, look how big it is. You know, it's really big. It's bordered with these are the sort of world edges, these energy shield things. Look, bunk, energy shield, energy shield. It's about the easiest way to have a open world edge blocker, isn't it? Sort of mysterious energy shield. Why not? So yeah, you know, all sorts of places to wander about in. Huge area. Oh, look at that. Hello. Let's take them out. Yeah, come on, Grenier. Should we have a bit of a do? Take that. Oh, you, eh? That's like a signal creature that attracts more baddies. Ah, ahoy. See you later. Oh, you. Done. Job done. Right, and then let's just get our hover bike and zoom around. A few tricks on the way. Woo. Nice. Away we go. And then you can do all sorts of things like hunting. You can do mining. You can do fishing. Nice. There we go. Yeah, you can fish at all these lakes. Really nice touch. I won't do any fishing just yet, though. Nice little rivers. So, I think that's enough of the Plains of Eidolon. Off you go. And then let's head back to Cetus at top speed on our rather excellent wingsuit. Hey, bye. Oh, so you follow that tower. That's the way home. There's the entrance, and Cetus is on the other side of that door. There we are, and you head through these doors. Essentially a loading screen. Plop. And there we are. Kind of treats the whole thing as a mission. And we didn't really pick up much. We got 38 credits. Measly, but then again, we went credit hunting, were we? So that is a massive Orokin tower, which is kind of like tech from the deeps of time that no one really understands anymore. But they've left the ruins just lying around the place. Lots of other people. Hello, other people. How you doing? And this is like a market town, you know. But what we want to do, we'll leave Cetus, head back to the Orbiter. I'll show you Orbalis. Yeah. Hello, Ordis. How you doing? All right, Ordis. Anything to say? No. To Venus we shall go. So let's just zoom out a bit. Venus. Let's go to Orbalis. That Fortuna is the sort of town. Orb Valis is the free roam area. Oop. Let's go. Temperature, warm. I've yet to understand why Venus is a frozen planet. Venus is not a frozen planet in our solar system. It's very hot on Venus, in fact, being closer to the sun than we are on Earth. And I'm presuming that it's going to be some kind of explanation. Maybe it's been pushed out to a further orbit, you know? I don't know. But it is what it is. It's snowy and rather wonderful looking, though, isn't it? Look at the snow. I mean, did you notice all the particles? Wait, let me get the K drive again. Watch all the particles. Woo! It's beautiful, isn't it? How nice. And there's all sorts of K drive focused sort of fun stuff you can do. The tricks, all sorts of stuff. Hello! And some baddies. Hey. Let's just shoot you a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, and again, from on high, kill 100 grounded enemies while soaring above. Another one of those funny little missions. Hey. Have a shield, do we? Stay that down. Didn't need it, did you? And this. See Mogaline helping out. She'll be doing all sorts of stuff. Let's fly. So interesting up there, isn't it? I don't know what that is. Yeah. Some dropship. Look at that. Wow, shield's down. Can I take the whole thing out? I'm on you. I'm on you. Ah, it walked out before I could get it. But it'll left behind some baddie pals. You down there? Yes. And short work of those guys. Back into the and you know, again, it's just another big area with all sorts of interesting stuff that you can do. It's a really large sort of map. I think we can open up the map there. Yeah, look at it all there. A lot of stuff. Lovely, generous open world area with this kind of weird bio stuff, you know, which again it slightly looks like the Infestation faction, but you know, who knows. But yeah, oh, let's go up there and just wrap up this introductory episode of Warframe. You know, I mean, it's we've gone quite long, haven't we? But I mean, there's a lot to see. There's a great deal to see, and it's a nice vantage point. Yay! So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining me on this Warframe intro, and I'll see you again. Thank you. Bye.